My pop-up screen has literally just died as soon as I've started recording. That was fantastic.
This is Features Gaming.
Yo guys, Fetchy here, welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I'm going to be showing you my new racing rig because this is actually my second time trying to record this video because again I tried to do it before, but again it was just going to be a little bit, you know, boring with me because, well, I was literally showing you what I was getting before actually getting it and then setting up something else and stuff. It was just going to be really long and boring, so I'm going to be starting it again and trying to do this a little bit better. So if you don't know, I currently use a Logitech wheel. It is the Logitech G920 with the pedals and the shifter. I got the shifter separately because, well, Logitech sell it separately, so I got that so I can like shift manually and stuff. And I've had this for I think about 2016, so coming up 7 years, and I think it's possibly time for an upgrade because, well, I do love my wheel, don't get me wrong, but the thing is that I don't think I'm getting, well, I know I'm getting the maximum out of it, but I think I can probably actually get it a little bit better, if you see what I mean. Like, I've been using this wheel for, you know, loads of years, as I said, nearly 7 years, and I kind of want to upgrade to a better wheel, and the company I'm going to be getting the new one is from Thrustmaster, so it's going to be really good. I mean, it's quite expensive, but obviously I'll show you when it all comes, and it's actually going to be coming, all of the stuff hopefully is going to be coming today. I'm not going to be setting it up today because some parts are coming a little bit later, and obviously this evening I have to do my stream and then stuff like that, so it's going to be pretty, you know, it's going to be busy today, so I don't think I'll be able to do it today. I don't even think I'll be able to do it tomorrow because it's just going to be busy tomorrow as well, but hopefully by next week we should be able to set it up and stuff, because I've actually got a stand now, and I got the stand because of something I will talk about later. So let me currently show you my setup right now with the wheel in place and with the wheel out of place as well, and then I'll talk a bit to you about what's going on. So this is currently what my wheel looks like. So as I said, I've got it on a stand, and again I will talk about that in a little bit. It is very sturdy, you know, it does move a little bit, but obviously it's not like a full metal stand. It is still metal. You know, it's still metal, it's still really sturdy for, you know, what it is, but obviously it's not the sturdiest. But as you can see, it is actually made so it can like collapse down, so like it can like get out the way when I'm not using it. So the pedals are down there, the shifter is there, I've currently got my headphones gone on it, and obviously the wheel is here, and obviously I move my monitor a bit forward when I'm not using it. And the main reason I actually got this was both to reduce noise, get my wheel again just out off my desk as well, so when I'm not using it, and also in preparation for my new racing rig. So the pedals are down there, and this is what it looks like on a day setting. My softbox has just fallen off, so that's why the light has just gotten suddenly really harshly. Another cool thing that comes with this stand that you could probably just make at home is it's got these like cable tie things here. So what we've done is we've actually like tried to cable management this as much as possible. Obviously, I mean, it's not perfect because, you know, this is only, you know, the Thrustmaster is only temporary, you know, it should be upgrading soon. So yeah, we kind of like do some basic wire, you know, management. So all of it like goes down the leg of this and then like goes underneath there. It's still not good with wires, you know, we've got the power bank going down there, and this actually goes to like a different mains, you know, to where the rest of the wheel is. So the wheel is actually running off the mains over there and not the mains over there. And obviously the you know, USB of the wheel goes into one of those ports of the USB hub, which you can see over there. And yeah, so we've tried to do cable management as much as we can, but obviously this is only temporary because I'm going to be getting the Thrustmaster wheel soon. So yeah, just thought that would be cool. That would be a cool thing to show you. And this is what it looks like, collapsed down, out the way. So the only annoying thing is that the shifter does stick out a little bit, but there's still plenty of space for, you know, like my chair to, you know, swing back. And, you know, the pedals are actually housed in there, as you can see, and the wheel is obviously here. Now, as you can see, I've left this foam thing there behind the thing. That's just to stop it from like this, from like, you know, scraping the wall and like damaging the paint. So it's actually all just resting on there, just so it doesn't do anything. And, you know, the pedals aren't touching anything down there, so that should be good. And obviously it's, you know, tucked away nicely. And this is what my desk looks like in a day setting. So finally, no wheel, in my way while I am gaming, you know, doing Roblox, Minecraft, whatever I'm doing, just at my desk. And yeah, it's just really nice to, you know, get my, you know, wheel out the way now. I will be honest, it's not the easiest thing to tear up and tear down, as you can tell by my voice. I'm a little bit, you know, out of breath, because that stand weighs about 15 kilograms, and I'm not the strongest person on the planet, you know, I'm not, you know, one of those, you know, people who compete in World's Strongest Man. That's 15 kilograms in weight. Now I know, yeah, as I said, I'm not the fittest, strongest person, so lifting that is quite some weight, but I'm getting used to it. I've kind of got like a routine of how I set it up and tear it down, so in all honesty, it's not actually that bad. But again, you know, it's not the easiest thing in the world, but it, you know, it does take like 2-3 minutes just to set up, so yeah, it's not too bad at all. And yeah, that's just an easy solution of me getting my wheel out of the way and my desk completely clear. And it is so nice just to, you know, just be at my desk, just gaming without the wheel behind me. And yeah, so let me just tell you now why this is even happening. So obviously the first major reason I got the wheel out of my way is because, although I got the stand from a wheel, is because, as I said, I wanted the wheel out of my way. It was something I was kind of like thinking the first time I actually got this desk. And like put my, you know, wheel on it, is there going to be a stage where I could like take my wheel off? And obviously we were thinking about it for a good few years, and I was kind of like sort of accepting the fact I probably won't be able to, and we've got it out of the way just using a stand. So I don't know why we didn't think of that stand like, you know, 3 years ago or whatnot. And honestly, it's a really good stand. Yeah, I mean, it is actually getting me more fitter, you know, it's getting me more strong, you know, lifting that 15 kilogram stand with, you know, with everything on it. So that is one good reason why I got the desk, or why I got the wheel off my desk. The second reason is sound. Let me switch the camera around so I can show you. So my desk is pushed up right against my wall because there's not a lot of space in my room, so I literally have to have my desk pushed up right against my wall. And as you can probably see, I've even got some foam padding on the back of my desk to try and reduce the noise. But the thing is that even when the wheel was here, it was shaking the desk, and obviously it was rattling around the wall, and obviously that, the wall over there leads to my sister's room, so it was quite disruptive for my sister. And also, that wall connects to this wall, which then connects to that wall, and right through there is my neighbour. So yeah, it doesn't really do well for noise. And yeah, I've been kind of wanting to, you know, sort the noise level out with my wheel for quite a long time, and I think getting the stand massively reduces that. It just makes a bit of a clunking noise with the, you know, with it on the floor and stuff, but, you know, it's massively much more quieter than what it has been, and yeah, it doesn't cause any issues right now, so that is another positive. And the other positive is, as I said, in preparation for my Thrustmaster wheel. Now, the thing is that even if I wasn't going to be getting the Thrustmaster wheel, I probably would not have maybe thought about the stand, because there is one major reason why I need the stand. Because if I didn't have the stand, I wouldn't be able to mount the Thrustmaster wheelbase that I'm planning on getting. Let me show you why. So you're getting a proper look behind the scenes right now. So this is the top of my desk, and below it is this part of wood right here. And if I go like more under, that is all the space I have. It's probably, what, about 2 inches maybe? No, not 2 inches, that's way too small. Probably about 5 inches of just wood that this can clamp to. And the Thrustmaster wheel like clamps could clamp onto that. So the Thrustmaster one will not have enough space to clamp on before this. Now you could think, well, I could just take this bit of wood out, you know, get like a saw or something and get it out. I don't really want to, you know, mess this up, because this actually, in theory, is not actually my desk. It is actually my sister's. My sister used it for like homework and stuff when she was at school and stuff, and obviously when she finished school and stuff, then she didn't really need it, and it was just left in her room. And the thing is that is when I started making YouTube videos. So I kind of was making videos downstairs because that was my office. And when I saw, you know, this desk was kind of not needed, I kind of, you know, asked, could I actually have the desk in my room so I could actually have my full setup in my room? and yeah, it's now here. So this desk isn't actually fully mine. It is actually my sister's for homework. I just then utilized it when she didn't need it, basically. So yeah, I don't really want to mess this up. I don't want to take this out. And another good thing about the stand is that I can actually bolt the wheel onto it, so it's going to be very sturdy for the wheel as well. It's not just going to be holding with the clamps. I probably won't even need the clamps. You can literally just bolt it all on, which is awesome. So yeah, that is another reason why I got the wheel, is so I can actually mount the wheel in the first place, and obviously the other positives come along with it, as I said. So with that being said, I think I will stop the recording until I am actually, you know, like showing you me setting up the wheel and stuff, and also actually show you what I've actually got as well. But I'll probably do that like when everything's set up so you can see. So I will see you guys when we actually set up the new rig on my rig. That did not make any sense. I will see you when I set up my new rig on my stand. That's what I meant to say in, well, I hope probably a couple of days. So I'll see you guys then. So it's actually been a month since I last recorded that last clip, and as you can probably tell by my haircut, and the reason because of that is because I didn't really record me setting up the my wheel, and it's set up now basically. I did set it up, I didn't record it, and it's taken me about a month to really get a good feel of how the wheel is, so I can give you a kind of proper, you know, thoughts on my wheel. Do I like it and things like that. Now I'm not saying it's bad, it is good. It's just taken me about a month to, you know, like get used to it and things like that. So let me switch the camera around to A, show you my setup, and B, talk to you about how it basically goes, basically. So excuse the bad camera angle, but this is basically it. So as I said, I did go with Thrustmaster, so let me show you the actual, like, what I got, and then we will talk a bit more about the wheel. So for the base, I got all of this, like the wheel and this was all a bundle, and it was the TGT2, so that's the wheel and the base as well. It has a bit of like Gran Turismo branding on the side and the sticker there. I think I might need to remove that, but I'm not too sure. For the shifter, it is a TH8A shifter, I do believe, so that is the one that I got. And the pedals down there that you can see, I can't remember the exact make, but it was something like T3PM or something, or TLPM. I can't exactly remember the exact make and model, but it's the one without the metal plate, because I don't want cold feet, so I got the one that was just a plastic base, but the you know, the actual pedal heads are quite metal. So that is the wheel that I got for trucking, because I got another one for racing, and I'll put that on right now and I'll show you. So you will probably know what it is, but for the suspense I'm going to keep the camera down here, but you will probably know what it is. 3, 2, 1, and there you go. This is, if you don't know, a near enough one-to-one replica of the SF1000 wheel. If you don't know what that is, because it just sounds like a bunch of numbers, it is the Ferrari F1 car from 2020. This is the wheel that they were using. It's not exactly a perfect replica of it, but it's sort of what it looks like in the actual F1 2020 game. This is exactly what it looks like. So you've got these dials here that, you know, you can map. You've got the what's that, the radio, drink, neutral buttons, and most of these are programmable. This like turns on the screen and stuff. I haven't actually got it plugged in yet, but yeah. And that is the wheel that I got for racing, and it's just so nice because I've never had a Formula 1 style wheel ever, and just having it is perfect. So now that I've told you what I've got, let me give you a proper review. So I do like it, I really do enjoy it. You know, the belt driven, you know, force feedback feels so much more better than that old clunky gear belt driven system. I do like that. It will take a bit of time getting used to. That is why this review is kind of like a month later, because it did take some time for me to get used to it. I really like the LCD display as well. It gives me all the information I need. So, you know, like I can switch this to, like, go onto like a different menu if should I need it. The rev lights as well, so you don't have to keep looking at the rev limiter in the game. You can just get a slight visual representation on your dash right there. And I just like how there's so many buttons to program as well, you know, so you can instantly change, you know, your fuel mix, for example, in the game at literally the switch of a button rather than having to navigate it to it in the game. Brake bias, and, you know, everything else you need. It is actually pretty good. Overtake, I think, is that one as well. So it is really nice to just change things on the fly. The not really design flaws, but things that could be a bit improved are, I mean, just listen to the shifters here. They do feel nice, but they are quite loud. And, you know, if you're trying to race it, you know, well, I'm not saying this will happen, but, you know, if you're doing like an endurance race or something like that, and you're in the cut-off resting at like 3 AM, you know, that's probably going to wake people in the house up. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to be doing that, but, you know, it's not really good for neighbours to hear. Another thing that is very loud and clunky is this, the shifter. Now, I didn't realise this until I got it, but if I just move the shifter, just listen to this. Now, it may not sound that loud being up here, but that's vibrating through the entire stand onto the floor, and it's basically vibrating the entire house whenever I do that. So yeah, I haven't actually been using that, and we're going to see if we can find some sort of like stop mod or something, so like when I put it into gear, it doesn't like hit the metal part down there, because that's what it's contacting and making the noise. So I need to find some sort of thing for that. I mean, I can try and learn to like do it very gently, but you know, if you're like trucking or something like that, or racing, you need to get it into gear quite quickly. You know, it's pretty much impossible, that. And another design flaw as well that, I mean, it doesn't really do my head in, but it's very annoying, is the connectivity of the wheel. Now, if I just spin this around, in order to connect this, there is this thing here, which you basically screw on and screw off depending. And the only thing that's holding it is this little screw right here. And you do need to, you know, have it quite tight. But the thing is that this is contacting the actual wheel thing in the middle. Let me get my large wheel and I'll show you what I mean. So that part of the wheel is screwing on basically there. And the screw is, in fact, because you have to do it from the bottom, is there. And you can kind of see the scrape marks of where I've actually been screwing it in. And that's how it connects. And the only thing, as I said, holding it in is that screw, which is what I think a bad design, to be honest. So yeah, that is the only other thing that I have. But apart from that, this wheel is amazing and I do thoroughly enjoy it. So that was me basically telling you my brand new setup for 2023 for racing and trucking respectively. Gone with Thrustmaster, and I do like it, only apart from those couple design flaws. But apart from that, I do thoroughly enjoy it, as I said. So I'd like to thank you all for watching this video, because this is going to be the end of it. Make sure to drop a like if you did enjoy it, and if you're excited for some sort of like driving content, maybe, you know, with my new wheel and things like that. And if you just do like my setup as well, make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more content as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out.